So I want to tell you about something. I'm not telling you whether I'm a fan of Trump or not. I'm not telling you any sort of views on how I view Trump, how I view Biden. What I am talking about here, though, is the mindset that I see some people having when it comes to this assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life, which is the mindset that I wish that bullet was just an inch further towards Donald Trump's head. That would have been great if Donald Trump was just wiped off. This is the doctrine and the mindset of demons. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because it goes blatantly against God. It goes blatantly against what Jesus taught. So Jesus had an amazing ethical standard that he introduced to the world in his ethical teachings. Just genius. So genius, in fact, that professor of philosophy, I believe, at Harvard, Robert Coles, quoted that all of the teachings on ethics of the last 2,000 years are just footnotes to the Sermon on the Mount. So this is part of the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus said, "Love your enemies. Do good to those who persecute you. Pray for your enemies. Don't wish for their death. Wish for their salvation. Wish for them to get better and be better people." Goodness gracious, it's not that hard to understand, people. We don't want... It is a sick mindset to think that I want this person dead and gone. What Jesus taught is, even though you can protect yourself, even though it's good to protect yourself, it is evil to wish harm on another human being and to will for that and to want that and to desire that, to hate. And that's why Jesus, he equated hate with murder. And I think there's a reason for that, because the seeds of hate, if you let them grow and you stick with that mindset and you talk about this mindset and you are all for this hateful mindset, you will reach the point where you think murder is justified and you may even become a murderer. And I think that's what Jesus was pointing out. These seeds of hate, we need to squash them. We need to realize what Jesus was saying. We need to understand his ethical teachings and how profound and good they are. He's the Son of God sent to save all of humanity. All of humanity. He wants everyone to turn from evil and to be saved. Just remember that, folks, and get out of the mindset that you wish that bullet had gotten an inch closer to his head. So I just wanted to touch on that today. It's a mindset that is the doctrine of demons because it goes blatantly against what Jesus taught, which is that we need to love and pray for our enemies so that God may intervene in their lives and so that they may learn better, do better, and be actually good people. Again, I have not stated any of my political beliefs or subscriptions. I have not stated any of my opinions on Trump and his personality or Biden. All I'm saying is that there is more at play here. We are in a spiritual war, and Satan wants us to want people dead. Satan wants us to have hate being bred in our hearts and grown in our hearts. Jesus pointed out that we are meant to love even our enemies, because if we love just the people that are close to us and that we appreciate, don't even evil people do the same? So think about that, folks. Follow Jesus. Read about his life in the historical Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Ask him to come into your life. He is the Son of God that is sent by the Father to save all of humanity. He is eternal himself, and he is God himself. He is the essence of God, and he pointed out and showed us an example for how we are all meant to live. God bless you all. Stay blessed.